Okay, Michelle with lashesandliner.com. I'm super excited to share our Cloud 9 collection with you. Here's a picture of it in our catalog. It's 8 beautiful products that come in this lovely bag right here. I love this makeup bag. It's got storage for your brushes right here. It's nice and roomy, has this nice pocket. So you get this bag when you get any of our collections, but I'm going to feature the Cloud 9 collection today. So first off, I started with Illuminate Clean cleanser on my face, and then Divine Moisturizer and a little bit of Glorious Primer to prep my face, and we're going to get started right away. So this is our Touch Liquid Mineral Foundation. Love it. So you got to shake it up because it is a liquid, so shake it up. And then what I'm going to do is put about, it comes in a dropper. I'm going to put 3 drops of it on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use my blending bud. Key to blending buds is you want to get them wet, squeeze them out so they're a little bit damp. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just start. And the color that I'm using is Satin. I love the coverage here. Now, if you prefer to use your hands, your fingers, whatever, there's no makeup police that are coming after you saying, oh my goodness, you didn't use that. You didn't use a blending bud, or you didn't use a foundation brush. I like foundation brushes too. I need just a touch more with our Touch. So love the coverage I'm getting here. One of the great things about our Touch Liquid Foundation is it actually has optical diffusers in it. And those optical diffusers help minimize any of the imperfections in your skin. So there we go, just a little bit. And I like to blend down onto my décolleté. I can't remember how to say that. But anyway, so there we go. So there is our Touch foundation. Always make sure you put the cap back on. You wouldn't want to drop it and have it all spill out. So then next what comes in there is our Touch concealer. So I'm not a huge concealer person. I don't usually use it a lot, but a lot of people love this concealer for the dark circles that you might have under your eyes. I know that I use it once in a while. You can use it under your foundation or over your foundation, whatever you prefer. But I do have a couple of blemishes right here. So I'm just going to dab that on like that. And I'll put a little, one of the things that they do tell you when you do use concealer under your eyes, don't put it in big globs. Just take it and do little lines like this, because that helps take away from those bags that you get under your eyes and the dark circles. So do lines that are like away from your eyes. So when you do that, and then I'll take my blending bud and just blend it all back together. So I do love the concealer. Like I said, I don't really need it much, but I do like it. It's really nice. This little tiny tube will go a long way. So concealer is awesome. So next what I'm going to do is we have some great brow products. We have a new brow liner. Make sure I have the right color here. Brow liner and brow gel. Our gel has the fibers in it. So I'm going to show you the one thing I love about the brow liner is it has this great spoolie. So I can get started right there. And I'm just going to do one eye for you for the sake of time. So what I like to do is short strokes. Always go, when I start in the center here, I go up, and then when I come down here, I go down. So that kind of helps accentuate the arch. So short strokes with that. Can you see that? See how it just kind of fills in versus that look right there? So there we go. I did the short strokes with that. And now I'm going to take our brow gel, keep everything in place. Look at that. Has some fibers, so it'll actually make where my brows are sparse a little bit. And never pump. You always want to twirl. If you pump it, it puts air in there, and then you end up, drying your products out. So you don't ever want to do that. So those are two gel products there, brow products. the gel and the liner. And then next, I'm super excited, Addiction Palette. This is number 3. You can see that, Addiction Palette 3 on there. So check it out. Look how beautiful those colors are. You can tell I've already used it a bit. So I'm just going to use a couple of the colors. And this is my favorite brush right here. It's got a liner brush on there. It's got the, what is that called? I always get it, the shader brush there. So I'm actually going to use Irate, which is this one over here, and I'm going to use that to line my, put a little eyeliner on with. So here we go. And like I said, I'm just going to do one eye for the sake of time. So I just took the pointier end, went out, dipped it in my, just tapped it in here, and just follow across the top, and then kind of make a smile line there, and there you go. Look at that. That's beautiful with just a shader brush, or the liner brush. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Smitten, which is this one right in the center here, and I am going to see that? Just took that and dabbed it all over the lid right there. There we go. Now I'm going to clean my brush off with a little towel that I got right here. Just wipe it off. And then I'm going to take Flippant and go right above that with more like the, I'm going to tap it in this way. So I'm going to go right above that in my crease. Okay, you see that? In the crease. And then I'm going to take it out to where I'm lined, and I'm going to bring it right back in over the top of that liner. Can you see that? Beautiful, huh? So wipe that off again, and then I'm going to go with a matte color. We have mattes and shimmers. I'm going to go with a matte called Determined. I love Determined. And I bring that right under my brow. There we go. Right under my brow. And I want a little bit more definition in that darker color, so I'm actually going to add some Cheeky. And Cheeky's got a little bit more shimmer pigment in there, and it's a little bit darker. Oh yeah, I like that. So I'm going to dab it in right in that crease, and then bring it back just a little bit. So I kind of like make a V. Can you see that? Make a V with it. So I'm going to clean off my brush again, and then I'm going to go with the Smitten. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Flippant. Flippant, and I'm going to blend it. Right from the corner of my eye to the outside corner, inside corner to the outside corner, and as Angie says, just like a windshield wiper. There we go. Thanks, Angie. Borrowed that from you. And then I'm going to go with my lighter color, the Smitten. I'm just going to blend in a little bit more. A little more blending. And what do you think? Check it out. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I know it looks a little funny, one eye done, one eye not. But from there, the next thing that I'm going to show you is our lipstick. And this is Ritzy. This is my favorite. It kind of doesn't really match this color palette, but I love it anyway because it's so much fun. So beautiful, long wearing, creamy. My lips feel amazing. Mwah. And last but not least, 3D Fiber Lash Plus Mascara. So great little pouch it comes in now, and 2 products like we've always had. I love this stuff. Windows to tell when it's time to reorder. So gel fibers, gel ladies. Gel Fibers Gel. So I've got it ready to go. Gel. And do a nice even coat. Get it all over those lashes. I like to do my bottom lashes too. So usually what I do is I put the gel on, I let it sit for just a second while I go and put the gel on the other eye. Then I come back and I'll add another coat of gel. So it's kind of like, it's still tacky, it's not completely dry, but I'll add another coat of gel. I like the 2 coats of gel to start with. I feel like I get better results with that. Fibers, here we go. There's the fibers. Look at those lashes pop. A little more gel on the bottom. Fibers on the bottom. Now you let that sit where you go and do your other eye, because you want your gel and your fibers to adhere to each other so that when you do go and put your final coat of gel to seal that you're not pulling the fibers off that you already put on there. You don't want to waste your fibers. There's no reason to waste the fibers. So here we go. That sat for a minute or so. And I like to make sure that I don't have any excess here. And so there is 1 coat, Gel Fibers Gel. How beautiful is that? With our palette number 3, Mood Struck Addiction palette, and Cloud 9 collection. Now the great thing about our mascara is if you want to make this pop some more, let it dry, go ahead, do another coat of Gel Fibers Gel, and you're going to have, you know, lashes to infinity. It's absolutely amazing. So there is our Cloud 9 collection. Go to www.lashesandliner.com. Check it out. And I do have a promotion going on my page right now. You can buy a square, you know, like the football squares that all your hubbies do. Buy a square, $5. Once I get 35 squares filled, I pick a winner and you could win the Cloud 9 collection. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.